selected to stand before us all and bid goodbye. This year, that role has been given to one of St. Mary's finest. Not only is she a full IB French immersion student, but she's an avid member of both band and choir and has reached grade 10 in her piano playing. In addition to that, she's the captain of the Reach for the Top team here at school and a preschool dance teacher outside of school. This year, she also initiated and directed our school's French play and has served 5 years as a member of the Child and Youth Advisory Council for Alberta Health Services. Having had the privilege to get to know her personally, I can attest to the fact that she's great at bringing everyone together due to her kind-hearted and loving nature. Her plans for next year include studying at Campus St. Jean at the University of Alberta to pursue a bilingual bachelor's degree in nursing. Please join me in welcoming my friend and the valedictorian for the class of 2016, Monica Buencamino.
Honored guests, parents, staff, friends, and the graduating class of 2016. Every day for the past 3 years, we have walked through the hallways of St. Mary's High School, but I'm pretty sure most of us haven't really stopped to really look at the photos that line the walls of our school. If you look, you'll see photos in black and white of poofy hairstyles and big glasses. Soon, our photos will join those already hanging there, and future students will peruse the hallways, see our faces, and think, I wonder what happened to them. There are years and years of history that line the walls of our school, with stories left unknown to us. But these stories are all linked by time spent at St. Mary's High School. Whether it is through starting a test, an essay, a conversation, or trying something completely new, these instances serve as the occasion to fulfill our potential. Our journey at St. Mary's High School has thrived on these crossroads of decision, for we are not only the generation of tomorrow, we are people of today. In the archives of our minds, we'll remember not only the large milestones, such as today, but the small things and the little moments that have made us who we are. In the memories behind the photographs, we will hold on to the gratitude that we have in our hearts for the many people who supported us with immense faith. First and foremost, to God, Notre Père. We owe our existence. We owe Him for answering our prayers in ways that we needed and ways that we didn't see coming. To our parents and parental figures, nous les remercions pour avoir cru en nous. They gave us the foundation on which to build ourselves. To our friends who are our family and our family who are our friends, we thank them for their honesty, their advice, for helping us become better versions of ourselves. To all of St. Mary's faculty, we thank them for their dedication to their work and for caring about us as individuals. All of these people have helped contribute to our understanding of life. Although life is a journey we travel through together, we must realize that the memories we carry are our own. We take photos to immortalize moments, but how can we be sure that we're leaving behind a more lasting impression than just the posts on Instagram or the Snapchats that we take? The way I see it, we are already in the process of doing so, and have been ever since we decided to take responsibility for our choices. As daunting and exciting as it may be to begin again on a path leading away from the predictability of high school, taking responsibility and ownership of our choices is how we have begun to make our mark on the world. Photos capture moments, but behind the memory frozen in time is a foundation of lessons that we've learned. People tell to brace ourselves as we enter the real world. But in reality, we've already had 3 years of crash courses on life, preparing us for life outside the walls of St. Mary's High School. For example, we found these lessons in friendships we lost and friendships we gained. Here, we understood that as individuals, we are not static, and it's all right for things to change. For such is the nature of life. We move closer to some and farther from others, all the while attempting to understand where we fit in the general equation. We found moments of learning in the hours spent studying, where the sleep-deprived nights blurred into those early mornings. By asking questions and seeking guidance, we understood that there's always a chance to learn from our mistakes, and everybody needs support at some point in their lives. We found understanding in memories of walking into the completely wrong room on the first day of school and tripping up the stairs. Here, we remembered not to take ourselves too seriously. Most importantly, in times where we were sure of a positive outcome, only to find less than stellar results. Here, we found personal moments of growth. A wise English teacher once compared reacting to technology like seeing a tsunami wave. You can either turn around and ignore it, or you can face it and navigate through it to the best of your ability. The same can be said about moving forward from here on out. Much as how we take photos that don't always end up perfect, snapshots in our life may not always go as planned. Often, the future doesn't take you gently by the hand. It can toss you in the air as you hope for a trajectory leading somewhere in the vicinity of where you want to go. Other times, life can feel so still, you're not even sure you're moving. This variability can cause us to be swept away by questions of where we belong. However, this questioning is what allows us to understand that our trajectory, although not as certain as the sun rising and setting, is necessary for us to understand who we may be. 3 years ago, this culminating moment felt light years away. Yet here we are now, wondering how quickly we went from being wide-eyed grade 10s to the graduating students of today. In 50 years, people will walk through the hallways of St. Mary's School, see our photos on the wall, and only see our smiles. However, in these photos, we will see the memories that were forged during our time at St. Mary's. The friendships, the failures, the learning, the successes, and so much more. Regardless of whether you can't wait for high school to be over, or if you're still a little reluctant to leave, it is the little things, the small moments, the daily steps towards the future that have enabled us to arrive here. Graduating class of 2016, with each stride forward, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. As we take our photos, as we commit these moments to memory, we claim our place in the now. Graduating class of 2016, congratulations.